Hey guys, Dr. Carpenter here, Lexington Spinal Care. Again, talking about some of the 5 components of a subluxation. And the second kind of component to that is where we actually can start to develop ligament damage, or we can develop tendon damage or even disc damage. And disc is something that a lot of people are more familiar with, kind of one of the more common causes of back pain. The problem with the disc, and when we look at the spine, and there's actually 23 discs in our spine, and they're a spongy material. One of the problems that can happen is the misalignments in the spine can start to tear the annular fibers of the disc, and that's the netting that holds things together. What eventually starts to happen with that is that tears and disc starts to protrude out. Now, the thing is, when the disc is actually hitting the nerve, this is the left nerve that feeds down the body. So if you're putting pressure on the left nerve, that can cause numbness and tingling down on your hands and your fingers on the left side. If that was in your lower part of the back, then you would have pain going down the left leg, possibly sciatic type of pain in terms of that. But you never really would have pain on the right side with a left-sided disc protrusion. You would have to actually disc protrude on the right side in order to have that. One of the other common problems that we see with a disc is what's called a central protrusion. This is where the disc is actually going to bulge in the center, and it actually hits the cord. When it does so, we actually hit the fibers that kind of feed the left and the right. So this is someone that might have pain going down the left and the right side in terms of that. But again, something that is always going to go back to range of motion of a joint, having the health in the joint the way that it should, and not starting to create damage, disc degeneration or ligament or tendon damage. If you think you may have this, certainly click our special. It's a great way, again, to get introduced to us so we can give you a good thorough exam to see if some of these things might be causing some of your problems. Have a great day.